Hey guys, got the League Start POB filled out up to level 40 now, which is Act 1, Act 2, and a bit of Act 3. Uh, Took me, I think, around 10 hours, or no, like 7 hours to get to this point, and I did have a lot of trouble at the start with disconnects and stuff. So probably closer to like 5 or 6. Um, but yeah, I'll just get right into it. General thoughts: Bone Shatter still feels good. Uh, it's what I used for clearing for up to like level 40 or up to level like 30, and I'm still sort of using it. Only problem with it is if you're one-shotting mobs, which happens once you get a good weapon, you can't really use mace attack to proc the primed for stun anymore. So you might have to downgrade your weapon or invest in less damage nodes, so you don't one shot the mobs or one stun them. Keep that in mind. Uh, Another thought: initially, I hated sprint because I was using WASD. If you're using mouse movement, it should be fine. But if you're using WASD, you're gonna want to use this tech here. Um, Pretty much, you just hold spacebar down and then use your mouse pointer to direct while you're sprinting, and it makes it so much better. I didn't even learn about this until Act 3. It was like impossibly hard to navigate in the dungeons with the small hallways and stuff without doing that. Uh, Another couple things. I tried Volcanic Fissure, the new one. Its AoE is actually crazy good, and the damage is decent. For that setup, I was just doing Volcanic Fissure plus Earthquake. So yeah, try that out. It looks cool and it feels decent. Not as good as Bone Shatter to me, so I didn't end up using it the whole way, but I liked it. Another one is Sunder. I'm starting to use Sunder between level 30 and 40. Damage is really good, and it's sort of a ranged attack, so you don't have to be like right in the mix to use it. Um, and yeah, damage is really good. So Sunder is actually in my links for the level 40 loadout. Uh, but yeah, that's all I got for general thoughts. Um, so for each loadout, I'll just go over them real quick. Got the passive tree. Click the loadout in the top right. Passive tree has the nodes I have, items, and then skills. The skills aren't really importing. They don't have the gems updated in POB yet, so I tried to put in gems that were similar to the ones that are actually in game. But yeah. And then once I hit level 20 and level 30ish, you start seeing these like green and red lines. This is for weapon sets. I'm using weapon set 1 for bosses, which is pure damage, and then weapon set 2 for AoE, so for clear. Uh, you don't have to do that, but it helps a lot. And we're now able to assign any weapon to both weapon sets, so you don't have to farm up 2 weapons or 1 extra weapon to use both weapon sets anymore. So yeah, there's a general overview. Now for each of these, I'll go over each like loadout and my thoughts on them. So level 1 through 10, mace attack into Bone Shatter for packs. Same for bosses. After heavy stun though, I cast Infernal Cry and then continue to mace attack. Act 1 was super easy doing this. It was like so easy. I don't think my weapons are that great either. And then level 10 through 20, same as above. Tried Perfect Strike, didn't feel good, so scrapped it. Level 20 through 30, yeah, this was a slog. Act 2 took me actually forever. I think it's because I didn't really have a good weapon. I was switching between a double two-hander and 2 one-handers, and eventually I just farmed a zone for a while and found a good weapon. This is like at the end of Act 2. And after I got the good weapon, everything was better. But yeah, that's like level 20 to like 31 or so. 32 is what Act 2 was, and yeah, Act 2 is very painful. But as long as you farm and get a good weapon, you'll be fine. I started using Leap Slam with Brink support to prime mobs for stun, and then use Bone Shatter for clear. And yeah, use mace attack up until like level 30. I used mace attack, and then at the end for the final boss, Act 2 boss, I used Perfect Strike, which I have the links for the level 40 setup. But yeah, much less painful after getting a good weapon. Still using Leaf Slam and Bone Shatter, but also mixing in Sunder for like ranged hits. Spamming Perfect Strike. So yeah, for now for bosses, once you get your good weapon and the Perfect Strike setup going, I actually have Perfect Strike as a 3-link. You get a lesser Jeweler Orb from one of the quests. I forget which one though. But yeah, just spam Perfect Strike until primed for stun, then Bone Shatter, and try and keep your Infernal Cry up. Not really using my strike anymore between, like, after I started using Perfect Strike, Sunder, and all that. You can still use it though to like finish mobs and stuff if they have a tiny bit of health left. And then yeah, for tough bosses, I already mentioned this. Use your weapon sets if you feel like setting them up. It really does help a lot. So yeah, that's all I got for now. I have the gameplay. If you want to watch those down here in this gameplay stream section, Acts 1, 2, 3 right there, and some of Act 3 right there. Not finished with Act 3 yet, but I wanted to get this out for people that are starting the campaign now and want to know what Mace feels like. Going to continue testing a bunch of skills, and actually I think I was also using, it doesn't show in here because POB doesn't have the new gem, but I was using Hammer Throw. It feels pretty good. It has a long cooldown though. But yeah, I'll be continuing to test different skills and trying to get the comfiest setup for the campaign. So keep an eye out for the next video. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.